Payne. Já li os comentários. Calma aí. Bem-vindo quem chegou já. Configurando tudo bonitinho aqui. Corte na live aqui rapidão. Configurando certinho aqui. Vocês estão me ouvindo direitinho aí? A imagem tá boa. Comenta aí pra eu saber. Se o áudio tá bom, a qualidade tá boa. Não tá dando eco na minha voz, se tá muito alto, muito baixo. Se o áudio do jogo tá muito baixo, muito alto, se não a voz tá muito alto, muito baixo. Esse jogo é um clássico, velho. Clássico dos clássicos.
Stand by, 1010, investigated reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
It's Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress. It's a war zone down here. 1085 dispatcher, need additional units. Additional units now. Officer in danger. Officer in danger.
10-5, please repeat, 10-5, all units, emergency. Officer in danger, Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza, all units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over.
Mano, não dá pra tancar essa cara, velho. Puta que pariu.
To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the Payne started.
Nossa, 3 anos atrás, quando a dor começou. Parte 1, o sonho americano.
I was still in the force back then. Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex.
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. The sun setting on a sweet summer's day. The smell of freshly mowed lawns. The sounds of children playing. A house across the river on the Jersey side. Beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding. Michelle, honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center.
É, o que ele falou que é um detetive em Nova York, tá vivendo o sonho americano, mulher bonita,
What the hell?
casa linda e tal. Porém, a gente sabe que não vai dar certo. A gente vai adiantar a história daquela de sempre.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
Ele ligou e falou que segundo a casa dos Payne foi invadida. E a mulher falou, que bom que não posso te ajudar. E desligou. Ou seja, tem alguém, uma bosta dando dentro do bagulho tudo. É tipo a história do Frank Castle, tá ligado? Justiceiro. Fica tendo uma vida boa e do nada, tu vira de cabeça pra baixo, o cara... A dor começa. Max Payne. A dor começa. Agora vai ser pesado.
Michelle!
Até hoje é pesado essa cena. O velho do maluco que o bebê dele espancado até a morte.
Michelle!
Please! I'm gonna hurt you!
It's coming.
Freeze! NYPD, drop!
You're gonna die!
I'm gonna hurt you.
Filha da puta.
No. No, no, please, God, no.
Nossa, velho. Coitado do bebê. Pariu.
The flesh of fallen angels!
No, 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 God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby.
Caralho, velho. Pesado. Até hoje é pesado essa cena. É foda. E foi aí que a dor começou. Ai, cacete.
That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York.
Agora tá caçando os malucos por trás dessa droga aí, desses drogados que mataram a família dele, tava usando. Do departamento de narcóticos.
I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex. The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him. Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Mataram o vagabundo ali. Policial, na verdade.
The pills would ease the pain.
Mas o analgésico que ele usa é meio que viciado em analgésico. Munição. Mais munição. Bora.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this?
He and Mickey are having too.
Hey!
Configura certinho esses botões. invertido, ó. É, tá invertido. Uma desativa. Começa. Cara, um cacetete.
Yeah! Hey, yeah! Yo, guys! Hey, we're getting around. You hear me? What the?
Toma, filha da puta. Vou abrir aqui. Não dá.
Yo!
Agora sim, mano. Pump. Uma shotgun. Muito foda.
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
No way.
Come on.
Fine, okay. Hey!
While looking for Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Kiss it goodbye.
Achei o
You
Alex.
saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Vamos abrir aqui agora. Vou botar o código lá. E liberar a porta. Vai ser serviço aí, porra.
Home free. This way.
Look out!
Aí, ó. Beleza, vamos. Tá meio invertido essa porra, que eu tô mirando que nem um retardado. Não dá pra voltar pro menu. Tá invertido esse caralho. Eu aperto pra baixo e vai pra cima.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on. So much for being subtle.
Caralho. Eu vi. Olha assim, aqui o próprio jogo já tem um bagulho.
What the hell? Yo!
Que da... Porra. Entendi. Tá invertido essa porra, esqueci de mudar. Consórcio. Deu não. Agora sim, agora tá normal, porra. Calma aí. musiquinha tá mais invertida. Eu boto tudo certinho. Agora sim.
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s.
Atrapalhados de Payne.
Something big was going down in Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
Bem-vindo do Olinho, meu grau. Precisa de uma vez, se tomar um tiro, morre.
You're asking for it.
Take it easy.
Essa dublagem mega bem feita. Da hora ele fica mancando. Não tá quase morrendo.
Yo!
O corredor da morte.
Like Lapino. Now that's spooky. Jack Lapino. Yeah, spooky.
What the hell was that?
Viva uma cena de crime.
All done here. Give me the detonator.
What are you talking about?
The detonator.
I thought you'd bring it.
You were supposed.
Whack the...
Hey!
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest are gonna be here soon. So stick to the plan. We've got our own private exit route.
Faleci. Você não lembrou o início do GTA V? Ficava um stick de Payne, stick de plena.
All done here. Give me the detonator.
What are you talking about?
Gun him down! Get him! All done here. Give me the detonator.
What are you talking?
Gun him down! Yo!
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way.
Eita. Bem-vindo, Homem-Aranha.
All done here. Give me the detonator.
What are you talking about?
The detonator.
I thought...
Bem-vindo aí mesmo.
What the?
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest. They're...
Gun him down!
Cara, tinha alguma vida, velho.
What was that?
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. The bank robber's score lay on the table.
Achei uns papéis. Prova.
The bank robbers had been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine.
Aí, aqui.
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor.
Interage com isso.
Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
Mas o que que não? Walter
Max,
White,
Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack. I nearly shot you.
Alex, we're glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue.
It's an armed robbery, a tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why... this is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place. Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's...
Cara, mataram o Walter White, mano.
Alex? Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Got him down.
Homem-Aranha comentou: Júlio, qual é o seu posicionamento sobre a Guerra Fria? Ah, devia ser quente. Só isso. Só isso mesmo. Pô, que mano. PPP.
Let's get the hell out of here. We'll be fine. Just take it easy. What? Hey, yeah.
Estamos drogados. Cara, parece Cristiano Ronaldo, que porra é essa?
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes.
Capítulo 3, parte 1.
Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart, like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Payne in the butt. Payne to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me. And then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Payne in the butt. Ha ha! Payne to the max. Junk squad pig. Got a ticket to Marble City for you. Deeper than lying down. Bring it in.
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
Bosses, everything all right?
Everything alright. Eita.
I'd met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gognitti. Gognitti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, "Vinny, you're in charge of this one," unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
Bosses! Joey! Vigilio! You alright?
Diego comentou, gay, ótima live, valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à live.
Nah, they're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We got...
E deixa o like ou pegue câncer instantaneamente.
Gotta go in now. Bosses, we're coming in.
There he is!
Mas aqui me lembra o início do jogo do Justiceiro, do PS2. Começa num apartamento de drogado, assim, cheio de gente drogada, prostituta, um bagulho assim. Lembra muito o começo do Justiceiro PS2. Valeu, mano.
Getting out was not going to be easy. The staircase was locked and the elevator had been busted for a decade or more.
Cara, lembra muito, velho. Comecinho do Punisher PS2. Chega ao contrário, o Punisher começa, ele vai subindo
In his press conference today, the mayor stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
Os caras botaram que foi ele que matou o Alex, mas não foi ele. Ele falou, ah, finalmente meus 15 minutos de fama. Pô, sacanagem. Abaixa o volume do jogo, tá muito alto. Beleza, calma aí. E agora? Está bom, hein? Tá melhor agora? Beleza, beleza. Nice graphics. Que gráfico que é ruim, mas continua bonito também. Mal ultrapassado, mas continua foda. Queria ter jogado isso na minha infância, eu joguei o 2.
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses. Payne's there and they're not answering. Let's go already. Payne's gonna pay in spades. Yo!
Essa dublagem, puta merda. Esse é o tal Cyberpunk 2077. Não, daqui é o Cyberpunk 2004 mesmo. E Manoel vai fazer o quê? Atirou também, pô, tá atirando. Cara, não vou ver. Não, nem fudendo. Meu senhor, minha senhora, meu senhor, minha senhora. Caralho. Tem uns 3 jogos, velho. Tu liga a TV ou o rádio, cara, os caras falam, minha senhora, minha senhora, meu senhor, minha senhora. Só isso que eles falam. E fica nisso, mano. O programa inteiro, meu senhor, minha senhora. Muito bom. Oh, minha senhora, você é minha senhora. Nossa, muito bom. Oh. Minha senhora. Também tem o menino taco de beisebol. No 3, na hora que é o menino taco de beisebol versus o como é que é? Curupira, velho. Então, muito foda, mano. Representação brasileira.
V-head junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
Mata tudo vagabundo aqui. Tudo nego querendo me matar, então vou ter que atirar eles, né, pô? É tiro primeiro, pergunte depois.
There he is.
Vou baixar essa porra no meu PC e jogar amanhã e zerar os 3. Os 3 jogos são maravilhosos, velho. Caralho, é uma cama elétrica. Queria ter jogado esse quando eu era pequeno, só joguei o 2. E quando eu fiquei adolescente eu joguei o 3 no Xbox 360. Vou jogar esse daqui só agora no PS4. Mas continua bom, mano. O 2, o nego diz que a história é pior, pra mim o 2 é uma história melhor dos 3, assim.
Piece of crap! Got him down!
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse, as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous. And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded history continues to town.
Estão falando que o Max matou o Alex, sendo que não foi, armaram pra ele. Caralho. Mas só se fode, velho. É desgraça, até desgraça, velho. O jogo todo sem desgraça. Não basta o maluco ter matado a família dele. Mataram o parceiro dele e botaram a culpa nele ainda. Capítulo 3, A Few Hunters Blood's Back. E aí, mano, tudo bom? Larga essa arma aí, mano. Larga essa arma aí, mano. Ah, beleza, fica aí então.
Whack the sucker!
Essa foda de burro esse jogo, vai tomar no cu.
I found Muerte's room.
Achei o quarto certo, que eu vou olhar aqui antes. Tem uma vida, alguma coisa. Aí, ó. Uma vidinha. Não dá pra quebrar na bala. Agora sim.
Muerte had received a letter.
Uma maldita abrir, dá um tiro errado. Não dá pra ver. Tem uns papel aqui.
Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
Pra mim tem que retirar aqui, certo?
Hold it! Told you!
God damn! I thought it was a bomb for sure.
Ah, the Russian one, yeah. This has been waiting to happen.
I thought it was a bomb.
Não tinha ninguém aqui.
What the? Oh!
Homem. Cara, é o mesmo cara que tava no outro lado.
The hooker had left her diary on the table.
Achei livro.
The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent her the latest One-Eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. They would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
Já volto, games, rapidão. Ai, ai. Esse maluco aqui. Aqui era a porta, tá trancado.
What the? Ah!
Subindo. Capítulo 4, Caught in the Crossfire.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
Cara, os ratos tão ali, ó.
It was freaking crazy. Whack the sucker.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We'd been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
Eu não quebro.
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper.
Tá, o maluco aqui.
A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Tem esse quadrinho aqui do menino capitão taco de beisebol. Isso que dá arrepio nele, porque foi o que o cara usou pra matar o baby dele, né? Taco de beisebol. É mole. Se abre aqui, vamos ver o que tem.
Take vampire movies. Why they always say...
Eu vim daqui, esqueci. Cara, é muito burro, mané. Vou deixar aberto, né? Vou ficar aberto. Fico muerte, the big time hustler.
Chill with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to piss muerte off. Gentlemen, let's do business.
Green for green.
Cheers and green-eyed angels. Amen.
Whack him!
A lifetime ago, the transparent cylinders glowed green, full of Valkyr.
Achei a droga Valkyria. A mesma droga que os caras que mataram a família dele estão usando.
It was dirty money.
Muito money.
There was a key on the table.
Cara, o tamanho da chave.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with a kung fu fighting video game. I tell you, Candy, I was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cables.
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't I?
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
Who the hell?
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun.
Do something.
It's Payne.
Botou menor pra minha mãe, foda-se. Seringa de Valkyria aqui. Caraca. Vamos na moral, na moral. Na moral, essa porra. Rico Muerte de Big Time Hustler.
Chill with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to piss muerte off. Gentlemen, let's do business.
Green for green.
Cheers and green-eyed angels.
I needed a key to get past the locked door.
Vai voltar tudo, mano.
Whack him!
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest. It was dirty money. The transparent cylinder. There was a key on the table.
mad dog killers, ready to murder you.
Do something!
It's Payne.
Verde, sangue de Nova York.
Get him!
The antique switchboard was still in use. There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area. The kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines. The blood veins of New York. Right now, there was a different set of moans and groans going on.
Boss, good evening. This is Max Payne. He came, started capitalist. He killed him.
Are you freaking kidding me? He's just one lousy cop. You better be freaking kidding me. Whack him. What's the freaking problem? Hello? Answer me. Hello?
The word was out. A deadly virus released into the city's corrupt circulatory system. Something wicked this way comes. Max Payne at large.
Uma hora e 35 minutos eu vou fechar a live. E talvez depois faça a live de Need for Speed ou Fortnite. estacionamento aqui. Uma chave na China. Falou, vou finalizar a live aqui. Olha que comparecer, deixou o like, isso. Falou. Mais tarde talvez tenha live de Fortnite ou vídeo, não sei. É isso. Valeu, falou. E tome anúncio.